Yo, 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 what up? This your man Lyricist from the Lyricist Podcast. I hope everybody's doing well today. I guess we could talk about the elephant in the room. Why the fuck does everybody believe that Joey Badass is just like the Kendrick Slayer? Don't get me wrong, Joey be spitting, Joey be doing his thing, but like, why do we feel as if he's the answer to the K Dot situation? I wouldn't even call K Dot a problem. K Dot just went out and handled his business with Drake. It just seemed like Joey's just like reaching for you know, it seems like a clout chase to me. But like, what do you guys think? Because I look at it, I put it in hindsight, man. I'm like, Joey has been chasing to get a response out of Kendrick for some time now. you know, I think that Kendrick, like, focused effort pretty much put him in a position where it is hold on, give me a second. Put him in a position where it is he doesn't really have to respond to certain things. Joey being one of those things. So I don't know. I just feel like if we just look at shit the way we're supposed to look at it, we'll see that it's not really necessary for him to respond. But what do you guys think? Share your thoughts. I'm trying to get my orientation out of whatever. Whatever, we're gonna leave it alone. But I don't think Kendrick has to respond. I'm like, yeah, I know it's for the sake of competition, but I don't think Kendrick has to respond to Joey Badass. And if he does, do we think that Joey Badass can beat Kendrick? I have my thoughts on it, but make sure you guys share your thoughts in the comments, and we'll go over it on the next, the next shoot for this. But I don't think that Joey can out rap Kendrick. That's just, I think Kendrick's approach to handling Drake, because Drake is not like some talented lyricist. It was a whole lot easier for him to beat Drake doing less. I think Joey Badass is, I think he's somewhat in the same realm as Drake. But do you think that he could beat Kendrick? Do you think that he could go the distance with Kendrick? I just think that it'd be what typically happen between New York and California. It's like they'll keep rapping. There'd be no end to that beef. There'd be no end to that battle. So you guys see the questions right here. Is Drake done? Do we believe that Drake can come back from the damage that's been dealt? I think a lot of it is more self-hurt than Kendrick. Kendrick, yeah, he went to work on him. He put him out there, but I think it's more Drake keep making mistakes. So, that's just one of those things where it is. I just feel like if Drake just takes some time off, maybe he'd be okay. Maybe. So the other question is, where the hell is J. Cole? Like, bro, all this crazy talking you've been doing about like being the best and being the beast and slaughtering everything. And if somebody mentioned your name, he just mentioned your name. What you gonna do about him? I think Joey's trying to fight to get in the top three. It's cool though. That's hip hop. Like, if you go compete, go compete. So I don't know. J. Cole has been real pedestrian to me. Super pedestrian. So I'm not even convinced that, he knows what he's going to do next. We're waiting for the fall off, and the fall off may never come. With all this shit that's happening with hip hop right now, it may never come. It's like Joey stepped up and snatched all of J. Cole's headlines. So J. Cole goes right back to being a pedestrian. So, like, what's next for J. Cole, man? How are you going to like submit your position as a top lyricist or one of the guys or the guy in the industry if you're this silent and you let somebody like Joey Badass come out of nowhere still in your headlines? What's next for you, bro? And I want to say this too. Joey did not beat the West Coast. He did not. It may come off as a unpopular opinion, but he didn't beat the West Coast. I think he's barely surviving Ray Vaughn. because I don't think he out rap Ravon at all. I don't think he did. I don't think that he had a diss or a response harder than Reasons. Maybe out rapped Daylight. Yeah, maybe. Well, I would say out rap. I would say that he just had like the more sonically pleasing like responses than Daylight. But Daylight, he's like like one of those little boxes you put one side the other, it's one side the other, one side the other. Same thing with Absol. It's like you kind of get what you get with these guys because they believe in rapping from a deaf point of view. And I think that's what's kind of what happened here. So, that's just my opinion though. And last but not least, what is next for Kendrick after he gets off of this massive tour where he's breaking records? What's next for him? I wouldn't be surprised if he dropped another album. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I actually expect for him to drop another album. So we'll find out when he come to Detroit. I'll put it to you like that. I'll put it to you like that. But I expect for him to drop another album. And I think that he's going to respond to any and everybody, but he's going to respond the way that he wants to, because right now he sits at the top of hip hop supremacy, like supremacy, pretty much. So I don't think he has anything to prove when it comes to his position in hip hop. I think Kendrick is like pretty much cemented in his shit. I think he's good to go. It's not much you can really say about Kendrick and like say that he's not representing hip hop the way it should be represented. So it's no hate against Drake. I just felt like he wasn't a good ambassador for hip hop. But like, you look at what's happening with K Dot, how everybody's stepping up and wanting to become more competitive. It's good for the art form. It's good for the art form. So with that being said, y'all, I thank y'all for stopping by and checking out today's video. And to the next one. Oh, yeah, make sure y'all catch me on the Lyricist Podcast. We got more episodes coming up soon, and we're going to be doing that from a new studio, too. So until then,